You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Welcome to Top and Bottom. I'm Frederic.
And I'm Kiana.
And today we're going to be talking about coronavirus, mama.
Okay.
Okay, so we've already recorded this once,
Mm-hmm.
and it looked terrible. I think I can pull up like a picture of how it looked, and the audio was
I
terrible.
thought it was fine.
We talked great.
Oh.
But when I was looking back through the audio, it was like bzzz.
Oh, okay.
And also my voice protrudes more than anyone else's.
Protrudes.
It's okay, I know you have small vocal cords.
Anyway,
I'm also taller.
Okay. Anyway, we did record this.
Yeah, so if it seems a little bit like scripted, it's because it is.
Yeah.
Because we already did this once.
Mm-hmm.
But I asked you guys on Twitter to give us questions about what college is like during a pandemic, and we did answer most of them, but I think it's best if we just talk about how our summer has been since the pandemic, like how this all started,
Mm-hmm.
and how we got to here today.
Yep.
Because we are currently in our building for school.
Yes.
Unwarranted.
And we have access to the building.
We can talk about that later. We can unpack that.
We can unpack that.
But how was your quarantine over the summer?
My quarantine in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
It was a dream. I'm kidding. No, it was pretty good. I mean, there's like not a lot to do because it's Texas, but
Yeah,
like
you have a girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend.
For 5 years.
Yeah. I mean, it was not 5 years. 3
4.
years. 3 years.
Soon 4.
Soon 4, but
Feels
not
like
5.
80.
Okay. Anyway, it was nice. I was with my family. I was with my girlfriend. It wasn't as bad as I think other people's were. Like I was in a nice, safe home
You
environment.
can just say not as bad as mine.
It's not as bad as yours.
Well, mine wasn't that bad either because I was safe and I was in a nice area.
Yeah.
And I wasn't away from family. But I had too much family, if anything. So like, I don't know if I told anyone on camera, but I think I deleted the vlog because I was like, this is controversial. But it's a first world problem. My aunt and uncle came home a week before I came home from the quarantine, which was back in like March, a week before spring break. Because that's when we all got a notification, oh, NYU is going online for the spring break, we'll see you after that. And that didn't happen because it went online for the rest of the year, still is. But they came home from China, they wanted to go to California at first, and that by then, like the week before they went, they realized that California was already quarantined and shut down. So they couldn't, that flight was canceled. So they said moved it to New Jersey, and I was like, you're about to mess up because New York's about to become quarantined. And it did. So they've been here since March, still are here until October. I don't know if they're actually going back then because it seems as though every time they get a flight, it goes, oh, it's been delayed again, stay another month. And we all hate our uncle.
Oh.
Did I tell you that?
No, you didn't.
Well, like, my uncle isn't my real uncle. My original uncle died. I never knew any of
So
them.
he's like your step uncle?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I don't even know what steps mean. But, like, I met my actual... my aunt is my actual aunt still. She's still alive. But... it's my mom's side, so like my aunt's my mom's sister, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I love her. We all love her so much. She's so helpful. She helps so many things back at home for me. But the uncle is like her boyfriend. They're not even like married or official or anything. But he's just rude and creepy. Like he would look at me when I was just eating dinner. Like I told you this, right?
Yeah.
Like I would be eating pasta or like microwaving something, and he looked at me and be like. And I'm like, what are you laughing at? What's so funny? Like, have you never used a microwave before? Why are you looking at me like that? You're like a pedophile.
Okay. That's a little strong.
Yeah, but it felt like that.
Okay.
Think about old man that you don't know just staring at you doing everyday things.
Okay. In that perspective, I can see how
And I don't like it. And also he's very rude to my dad.
Oh.
They've been in many fights. So it was that made
So you had family drama.
Yeah. It was literally tea in the family. And this never happened before. But because of that, I wanted to leave because I can't study in there. I can't work in there. I couldn't even go downstairs because they were always in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You can't have more than one cook in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And they always cooked.
Yep.
And that's why we got an apartment.
Yep.
And we got this apartment back in April. The lease.
Yeah, April. I mean, technically our lease started in like July, but we found it in April.
And we got 2 months free. Thank you, COVID. And now we're here, back in New York City. Mm-hmm. So how are you liking it?
I don't know. It's just like when I'm back at school, like when I'm back in Brooklyn, I feel like I'm mentally more stable and ready to like do work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I wasn't when I was back home, but it's definitely like a shift in like mindset. When I'm here, I'm ready to work. When I'm home, I'm like home.
Oh my god, yesterday night I fell asleep saying, I'm so pumped to edit again.
You said that?
I literally told myself that.
Okay.
Like, I'm just like ready to do stuff again, but then I'm just like, I dread it every single time.
Yeah. But we had that class yesterday.
Oh
and
my
then,
god,
like,
that class.
it's a design class.
So good.
And that got me like excited.
It was like an actual design class.
Yeah.
No offense to our first professor.
No.
You were great.
It was a great class. It's just this like I'm very excited for the projects that she has planned for us. So I think it's
one project is due a week, and it's like
Yeah.
you got to do like we had already like an assignment within the first class. It was a 3-hour 15 class, mind you, but
it's an art class.
yeah. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not used to that. I don't know if I can concentrate for more than an hour straight, but she gave us 15-minute break at some point, which was
Nice.
so generous. She worked for Hillary Clinton. She made the ads, and I was like, I saw that ad.
Yeah.
She makes like these animations too, and she worked for the New York Times. Like, that's her dream.
Yeah. No, she's
I want to
amazing.
be her
Yeah.
because she makes money.
I think her job's really cool.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm excited for that.
Me too.
So-
I want to get back into animating.
Yes, he should.
But the real question is college better during a pandemic?
No. That's like
Why
my
is
short
that?
answer. I mean, it's definitely not the same.
I know.
Like right now, like we literally were like walking around an empty building.
Oh my god, it feels so, once again, I'll say it, apocalyptic. Apocalyptic. Because there's no one here.
There's no one here.
We're on like the 12th floor of our building, and typically you have classes going on every single hour. There's always teachers. I've not seen one person up here.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to like reserve this room, but we
Not
haven't.
this room. Like it's very confusing. You're supposed to reserve a room, but like the location on like the reservation, like
It's at the first floor only.
yeah, and there's no floors on the first
The
floor
first
that
floor
I'm
is the
aware
subway.
of. Yeah, there's no floors. No rooms on the first floor.
What if there's chairs in the subway?
There's not. Anyways,
How
we'll
would we
figure.
know? We never checked.
We should check, but we'll figure that part out because we should reserve it.
I think we should stay here until caught.
I would like to be approved.
Because doesn't
to be
this
in
look so perfect?
environment.
Think about if we had 2 mics right here. That would be so lit.
It would be lit. I just think we should
Look
get
at us.
approved first.
We are approved. We're a podcast.
Okay.
We podcast for NYU. Does NYU have a podcast?
I don't know.
New York Times has a podcast. I was like, wow.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
I don't know.
Like a news.
I'm sorry, I just don't know podcasts that well. I watched like 3.
Yeah. Actually, when we were talking about podcasts, you're like, look at these, as for example.
Yeah.
You sent 3, and I was like, oh, okay.
What, do you have more?
No, I just like,
Did you want me to give you more?
no, you're just like so excited. I thought you were like invested in the podcast world.
I'm very invested in those 3.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't know about any until then, so. Oh, except for Jen and Julia.
I'm on genocide.
You are. Does that make me Julian?
Yes. Why would I be Julian?
I think it's flipped. In terms of
Do you want me to flip this?
energy levels, I think I'm more Jenna.
Why?
I think you're more Julian.
Says the one I do.
I think you're just
YouTube.
more aggressive.
I do YouTube. She does YouTube.
Okay. I'm like constantly thinking about how loud my voice is. Like I don't talk this
Yeah,
loud.
you just don't.
Yeah.
I'm talking softer. When I'm on camera, I'm like
I
screaming
know,
at you
but like
because you
yeah.
can hear it in the other room.
We'll see how this goes.
I'm gonna work on it because the first time we did it, for some reason we had 2 mics here and they're like clip-ons, but
Yeah.
for some reason mine just broke the sound barrier.
And mine
Yours
didn't reach the sound barrier.
Yeah, like because it goes from yellow to orange to red on Premiere Pro. I was red the entire time. You were not. You were white.
I don't know what to say.
And I was like, I don't know what to. I have only so much to work with, and I was like,
I'll try projecting my voice.
well, I'm using my.
Ah.
He's gonna get us caught
I know.
with that voice.
Ah.
Oh, don't start singing. She's been singing like random things. She told me.
She's been
Right.
singing. Kiana does this. I do this all
Third
the time.
person. Wow.
Yeah. No, I've done this since you've met me. I just start singing.
Yeah.
I, like,
I
connect-
never said I liked it.
So I don't care. I connect the words in around me.
There was no words. Ah is not a word.
That was the first thing I thought of.
Hmm.
No, but like if someone's talking like and I see a word, I just start singing it from a song.
Okay. I'm looking at words now.
Yeah, like
Hello, it's me. Okay, but no, back to pandemic.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
How has classes been?
during the pandemic, like the first semester we were in the pandemic, I think it wasn't that bad. Like, it was a pretty smooth transition for me.
You mean our second semester? Like, during...
yeah, but first semester with COVID, I guess.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. The transition was smooth. I feel like our teachers did a pretty good job.
We didn't like them anyways.
Okay.
Well, the class wasn't different because, like, we didn't learn much either way, so I wasn't learning much through Zoom anyways.
Well, I was going to get to that. I was saying the transition was smooth.
Yes.
But I did feel like I was doing most of the work myself, looking up a lot of things on my own, which is a lot. Like, we had, like, 6 classes last semester.
So high school?
Yeah, it was, like, high school. Like, I wasn't expecting that.
Well, I just didn't, like, there was this class called Still and Moving. No shade to the professor if you're watching this.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
But, like, I don't know if I'm the only one, but, like, this is something we have to pay for. Like, we're paying for these classes and actually want to learn about photography, and, like, I wanted, like, to be bombarded with assignments.
Yeah.
Because the other professor gave him, like, you gotta take 200 photos today.
I think that's just a professor thing.
I know, but I just wish it was more, like, the same.
Yeah.
Like, either bombard me or all of you don't bombard me.
Because
remember our first design class, it was, like, we spent hours.
But our design class wasn't anything compared to the other one. They got way more work than we did.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
They got, like, they were doing their own logos and, like, stuff. It depends on your professor.
I know, I just wish, like, but, like, if you're paying for the same class, I just wish it was all the same.
Uniform?
Yeah, like, it's standardize it, please.
I mean, I think that's just the school system.
But then you wouldn't have to say, like, this professor's better, this professor's worse, she gives less homework, you know?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that. Right? My professor's is, like, not needed anymore. Because we all know you do it.
Okay, whatever. What I was saying is, like, the transition was smooth, but, like, the classes, I did feel like, it was, like, weird, because, like, the workload went down, but I was doing more.
It felt like more.
I felt like I was doing more, but that also could have been just because I was alone. Like, instead of, like, asking you a question, like this, I had to, like, call you, ask you, and then, like, figure it out online. I don't know what that is. That sound.
I swear, if someone just catches us right now mid-camera, I'm going to make a story time out of it.
You can do it. Location switch.
Stop! No!
Okay.
You never have to... I should never have to cut in a podcast. Oh, speaking of this...
What if we do this 3 times?
What do you mean?
Like, what if someone catches us, we can't do it here, and we have to do it 3 times?
I have to do it a 3rd time? No.
I'll look even better.
I'm uploading this one.
Okay.
By the way, this podcast is sponsored by my merch. Get it while it's on discount. 20% off. Code SUMMEREND.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Thank you.
It's a
mid-roll.
How about you?
What?
How was school online for you?
I hated it.
Okay. Anyways.
I hate learning online. Because if I wanted to learn online, I would have just gone to YouTube. Mm-hmm. You all know, I've already talked about this so many times. Like, you don't have to go to college anymore to get a good education. YouTube is free. Okay, listen, hear me out. When I say that people should be educated, I don't mean, like, you need to go to college. You need to get a degree.
I agree.
Because I know people who are, like, remember coding? We literally watched videos.
Okay, coding, I think it depends on what it is. Like, I feel like art, like, even coding, like, there's probably history, no.
Yes.
Sometimes you need a professor.
John Green, or is it Hank Green?
What are both of them?
The Greens.
Yeah. Some things, like, you will learn more online. But, like, I think, like, the things like lab. Yeah,
I know in person is always better. Because it's, like, some people are just literally, there's that disconnect when you're online. Like, when people say, like, you type notes versus you write notes, like, there is a difference.
Our friend Emma, she has to, like, write out her
math. I mean, I understand, like, that is a difference.
Yeah, that's, like...
But, like, I'm saying it's not impossible to, like, get a good education.
I think it was just a blanket statement.
Okay.
But I understand what you're saying, and it's true.
But I'm saying, like, I feel like if I'm just looking at online classes and most of it is just me doing work outside of class and just we end class hours early sometimes.
I know what you're talking about.
Sometimes we just don't even have class.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
That, I agree. I could have learned that entire thing online, and I didn't need
to pay
their guidance.
The $200 each class.
Yeah, that was bad, but it's okay.
Like, one exception I would say is, like, the design class we have now. It's like, yeah, I would rather this be a class. Yeah. That's what I want to pay for.
I wish that class was in person. I was looking forward to that class even last semester. Mm-hmm. But I still think it's going to be fine. I think it's almost better because everything's digital now.
Yeah, but I also wish that class, that standard was, like, all the other classes were up to par with that. Yeah. Because she, like, drew me in. Yeah. And it's a 3-hour class, and I went through, like, I'm going to fall asleep, I'm going to leave early, I need food.
we were like, we should sit next to each other and wake each other up. But no, like, she kept our attention the entire time, and it wasn't that bad. Anyways.
And it's like you just have higher expectations because like high school people couldn't care less anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's like I just got to get through it.
Yeah.
College you choose to go to unless your parents force you, but.
That's true.
And it's like the pressure's on.
I guess if there's anything I've learned from COVID, it's that college is not like the college you go to is not that important.
Also, many things can be online and they're just
and
not.
Many things can be online.
And more people should just wear masks in general.
And more people should wear masks in general.
Okay, you're just gonna do this for the rest of the podcast?
The rest of the podcast.
Ew.
I'm kidding. I think
I know so many YouTubers who do that though.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I'm not gonna name them.
I would never follow you like blindly.
Okay.
One thing I think we should talk about that people were asking you was about the NYU students. We're not really.
I feel so bad laughing.
I know. We're not like them. We're living off campus. No, I mean like we're not on campus. We don't have a meal plan.
We're not like them. No. What does that sound like to you?
No, it's like we're not in the same situation as them.
That was a blanket statement.
Okay. Anyway.
So there's on campus versus off campus, and freshmen have to dorm. So like the
yeah.
So and
it just sounded weird to me.
What do you mean?
Like you have to dorm.
Well, they have to. We're required to.
No, the words like have to dorm.
Yeah. Well, we also have once you're dorming, you have to have a meal plan. Like the thing, at least for freshmen, I think
you're required.
I think in sophomores and above, you get to choose for NYU, but like most people have to dorm in the on-campus buildings for the first year usually. Mm-hmm. Some people are 2 years, but we are obviously off campus now. We're in our own apartment, and people ask me like, "Oh, have you gotten the NYU food? Like, are you getting watermelon chicken salad? Watermelon chicken? Hi."
Oh, we were off there.
Okay, sorry. The laugh is gone. But we don't get that. We don't have a meal plan, so we cook for our own. And most people, because like they have to quarantine once they come back to NYU, they are stuck in that room. And it's almost like when you're going on a senior trip and they tape that door. That ever happened to you?
I did not go on a senior trip.
Oh, okay. Well, like usually, like you have a curfew when you're on senior trip. They don't want you going out and about and like doing stupid stuff.
Oh, okay.
So they tape your door usually.
Oh, so
if you open it, they know who broke it. So like they didn't tape NYU dorms, but it basically felt like it. Like you were not allowed in that room. They give you your deliveries. They give you your packages right at your doorstep. They send you your food there.
Yeah.
And because I guess NYU wasn't really like prepared for all of this. Some people just didn't get their meals.
They totally blame the catering company too. They're like, this is our first time with this catering company.
That's not an excuse at all. You had months to prepare, but like, some people got 1 meal a day. You're promised 3. Mm-hmm. The meals themselves, it was like 5 tortilla chips, some salsa, looked like ketchup.
It was tortilla chips and balsamic vinegar.
Oh, and what did they call that? What did they call it? A salad, or did they call it pizza? It's one or the other. I swear they
both are incorrect.
Yes, and both are not a good meal.
Yeah,
that is satisfactory for what you're paying because the meal plan was still the same amount.
Was it really?
I think so.
Sorry, I just
there was no discount.
No.
There was no promo code. So how much was that meal plan? Like 6,000? Was it?
I don't think it was 6,000.
5?
I thought it was 1,200.
Oh.
For Brooklyn, I think it.
Really?
Yeah. I would have to look into that.
I think I said no. Dorms are the.
Dorms are 5,000 in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Which is the cheapest option.
Yeah, there are even more in Manhattan.
Yeah.
You're right. It's probably 1,200. But even then, like, you're paying that much. You're expected to be able to get the same amount that we used to get, or at least close to from in person, which was a box that you could fill all the way up. Mm-hmm. And you had how many of those? We had 60.
No, 120 flex.
We had 120 meal swipes.
For a semester.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And a meal swipe means like you get to pay for, like one meal swipe is this box that you can fill up all the way.
With sides and a drink.
Yeah. Sides are usually chips or an apple, and then drink is just the cup.
I mean, I think their intention was right. Like, they should be quarantining.
Yeah, no, like, it's all good intention, but it's just terrible.
But, like, that execution was really bad. I feel really bad.
Because people were vegan, and they got meat. People religiously don't eat meat, got meat.
Yeah, that was bad.
Watermelon chicken. That's like something a vegan would say.
What? No.
I'm not gonna make that the title. Making the watermelon chicken that NYU gave us.
Oh, I think what were we gonna do? Orange peel or something? Like that's a
grapefruit peel.
That's
the thing. But I started going down this binge watch of this girl named Emmy Made in Japan. Mm-hmm. She basically does like weird cooking stuff, but it's so addictive to watch because she is like the sweetest person, and she is so like okay with trying other culture. She's not like, ew, oh my god, squid, what is that? And there's this
like
one...
you calling my food poop yesterday.
Okay, that was for a joke. You called mine dog shit.
In rebuttal to you. Anyway, yeah.
But she does like this series called Hard Times, and it's like things that people ate during periods of like recession or just not a lot of food.
That's interesting.
So during the Great Depression or like some hard time in an era, they made grapefruit peel steak. They took a grapefruit peel.
And they made it into steak.
Coated it in like the sauce, breadcrumbs, fried it. It looked like fried chicken. And apparently it looks like it too when you cut into it. Yeah. And it feels like it. Tastes a little bit like it if you put ketchup on it. And I kind of want to try that.
Well, I was going to say, like, we've been talking about, like, making all the really...
You've been talking about
I've been talking about making all the really, like, interesting vegan, like, meals. Like the tuna watermelon poke bowl. I think that's so cool.
That's cool, but it's like... Soy is a thing.
Yeah, but it's like, it's more for, like, experiments. Not for, like, I'm actually, like, craving that. I wouldn't want that.
No one wants it.
But, like, I just think it's cool.
No, it is fun. I'm excited to try it. But, like, there's just some things that vegans make that make me think, did we?
We?
Yeah.
You're including yourself? I thought you were a partial vegan.
I am a partial vegan. I want to go back. My skin is still...
Do it.
I know. I'm going to. Once I get rid of all the stuff that isn't vegan in my pantry, I'm going to start again.
Okay. So, like, the ham.
Yeah, just the ham and the cheese bread, and then that's it.
Okay.
Because I know it's better for me. I just have impulses that I need to control. And it is more expensive.
I think it's really easy. I mean, for me, I think it's really easy for me to go, what's it called? Hannah called it something.
Dairy-free?
The whole 30. Like, it's just vegetables.
Oh.
Which is just a vegetarian, I guess, and vegan, because, like, there's no meat except for chicken. But, like, that seems, like, doable.
It is doable.
Like,
yeah.
easily.
It's
and
just
it's
when
cheaper.
when you have craving, it just sucks. Like, when I crave cheese, it's like, you have to get the vegan cheese, which is always more expensive. Yeah. But it's like, if you don't have those cravings, it's so much easier to eat raw vegan. Yeah. Fruits and vegetables and grains, and you do whatever you want with them. Yeah. That's just how people ate back then before.
Before? Mm-hmm. Before what?
Before mass production of animals.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What were we talking about?
Pandemic.
Right, okay.
NYU food.
NYU food.
But before that...
Yeah. Well, I last heard that they've been giving, like, not Groupon, what's it called? Grubhub,
yeah.
Like, cash
gift
for them
cards.
to get.
$100 gift cards. Sorry for this. Yeah. Which, to me, is, like, that's going to last you 2 days most here. Yeah. Because is Grubhub fast food or is it, like, groceries?
I don't know. I've never used Grubhub. I told you, like, if you guys ever wanted to use, like, any of those, like, I've never done them, so, like, we'd probably get discounts because it'd be my first time.
But I just have 16 meals, so we have... Yeah. But that's all they gave them, and even then, like, it's just like an afterthought they gave them. Yeah. And did they give them to everyone?
I don't know, because, like, I feel like that's something you would have to be like, you'd have to, like, you know how we have that thing, like, the COVID-19 appeal? I think most schools have it, like, you can apply for, like, money just because of everything. I think, like, you'd have to do that, like, you'd have to go through something to say that you required the extra money to get food.
Well, just in general, like, since this pandemic started, the emailing has been worse, too. Remember Caroline? With her advisor. Oh yeah. It took a month for her to get back an email, and then the email was just, "Hey, could you let me know that?" Yeah. It wasn't even an answer.
That was bad.
That happened to me too. I'd like try to go to the financial aid advisors, and I was like, "Can I talk to you?" No, this one, and I was online for like, I was on a call just waiting, and my phone died. Yeah. No, and the summer school grants, because they were giving out money for summer school, but like you didn't know you got it until the day before class started. Oh yeah. So like they basically said like, oh, just pay for the class and we'll reimburse you. Like, I'd rather not, because what if I don't? Yeah, because that's 6,000 you gotta plop down. And then we took summer school. We took one class over the summer. Yeah. Do you want to talk about that?
I don't want to talk about that. I just would like to move past that. No.
It was coding, that's why.
Yeah, I don't like coding.
It's fine. We don't have to do it anymore.
I guess. I mean, I envy anyone who can code. I envy anyone who loves it.
Envy or...
No, good for them.
Appreciate.
Appreciate, whatever.
Because envy is a little...
Okay, whatever. I appreciate them. Like, good for you. Yeah. It's just, I can't. Like, it's cool, but, like, I would never want to, like...
And then people meme, you know, like I see memes on TikTok that's like, coders... or people who don't code think it's all this hard, and then it's like they did one line of code and they're like, that's it. Yeah. And I'm just here like, that's not it. That was not it at all. Yeah. It was 100 lines of code that you made up. Yeah. That you have to figure out on your own. And No one teaches you.
No, I remember my first coding class was creative coding here, and literally nothing before that. I've never coded in my life. And I was doing homework, and Caroline, I was doing it like the assignment, and then Caroline's like looking through my code, and she's like, you know, you didn't have to do any of that. Like, you could have done that in one like line. And I was like,
but see, what that's what makes me mad. Anything can be shortened. Just give me the shorter version up front. I don't want to learn the long version.
Yeah.
But I get that's how you learn math too. It's like
no, yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, for sure.
For sure.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm almost done with Schitt's Creek.
You are?
Yeah.
With season 6?
Oh, fuck, I forgot about season 6.
I think we can probably get it. It's probably on YouTube TV or something.
Yeah. So if you, I haven't talked about this yet.
Oh, really?
I have to come out about it. I've been saying no, yeah, or yeah, no.
Yeah.
For the past 2 weeks, I think. And I think you told me, it's like, is it because of Schitt's Creek? I'm like, it probably is.
I think it's because of Schitt's Creek.
Because I just imitate Alexis all the time. And
Alexis
David.
and David, yeah.
I love
David.
Yeah, David. And Maura, David. John.
Shawnee.
I just love that show so much. It's so nice.
It's really, it's like... I'm trying to like think of like what to compare to because I was trying to do that with you when
hard.
You asked me, but it's really on its own.
It's a standalone,
like,
I feel like.
There's nothing like that show.
And the fact that it was produced by, you said David and Johnny.
Yeah.
Those are the producers.
They're actually son and the dad. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're actually son and dad though in real life. That's just so weird to me. It's like that's a dream to be able to just talk to your dad like that.
Yeah.
Just roast him 24/7.
Just running the family.
And just had the eyebrows run in the family.
Oh yeah, they do. Not with Twyla though.
Yeah, but that Twyla is the.
I'm pretty sure. I heard this from Anna, I think, or it was my sister. That Twyla is their actual like David's actual sister and Johnny's actual daughter.
That's insane.
I think.
I swear that Ted and Alexis
quote me on that.
Are sister and brother.
That would be disgusting, but
I know, but still, like they looked exactly the same.
They did. I think they're just two white people with brown hair.
And blue eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to pandemic.
Right. It always just slips my mind.
How long do you think this will be going on for? Like, do you think second semester this will be online?
I don't know. Because, like, the U.S., our mentality is just we're working through it. It's not like we need to stop it. It's like, oh, this is just life now. We need to work through it. And I think because of that, it's going to be a while. Like, there's other countries, they're done.
China been done.
But, like, we're just like, oh, if you're sick, don't come.
I think we should have done what Korea did. I think what North Korea did, let me clarify.
Oh, just shoot the first person.
Execute the first person you see who got. Because remember, what show was it that we were watching? Parasite.
You're going to compare Corona to Parasite?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the movie, the anime.
The anime.
Remember, we both said that the parasites in that building, you know how we were like,
bomb it?
Just bomb all of it.
You said that.
And you agreed.
I said, maybe, but I don't think that would be the best way. Is that written correctly?
Booth? B-O-O-T.
But like, isn't it?
No, this way. You're reading it this way.
Oh.
Yeah. We're in a phone booth right now if you don't know. Because for some reason our building gives us these.
It's nice. I like it.
What would you need a phone booth for though? I know to talk, but like, why is that phone down? There's a phone down there that we hid.
Yeah.
What's that for? You might as well give me the one that's like
it could be for
circle and
professors too. It's not just for students.
You know what I mean?
I know, but I'm gonna ignore it.
I don't even know how those work. I thought there wasn't a plug.
You go to the number.
I know how. Like, yeah, but like.
So you said you didn't know, but you did know.
But like, how is it powered? Is it electronical?
Yes. It's a phone. I don't know. Actually, it might be like this one.
You're right. It would be.
It's connected to a line, but it has to have. Actually, I don't know because there's no screen on those. Okay, whatever.
I'm just saying that because my piano teacher had one.
Oh.
And I would just play with it, and then she'd like whack me with the ruler and be like, "Go back to playing Furlies." Fantasy impromptu.
Wow.
Fly to the Bumblebee.
Do you want to unpack that? Your trauma?
My trauma from piano teaching. Yeah. Why do you think I don't play classical music anymore?
You don't play anything anymore.
I do.
I'm kidding.
It's not like I forgot. Like.
No, I know.
One episode of this podcast should be
It's just you playing.
No.
Oh my gosh, I can do a riff off and then you can just jump in.
I'm not okay. We're not doing that.
I'm so good at riff offs. I do them by myself.
My perfect pitch, and you are not good at riff offs. I match the end of a lyric to my another. They
song
know what a riff off is.
No, but it's me on my own. Once I hit the end of a song, I
But
match
you're not good at it.
I am good at it. I'm better than most people. I think if you did it, you would stop after 2 minutes. You give up.
You can do 30 seconds.
I did do 30. I did it for you on a phone call.
Don't say, no, you're going to say for an hour. It was not an hour.
It was for an hour.
It was not an hour.
Look it up. Because I was cooking.
Not an hour.
At the same time, I know you weren't listening to me, but I had you on FaceTime while I was in the middle of the kitchen.
Why do you think I don't listen to you?
Because I'll say something and you'll be like, oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I'm like, okay.
My international friend texted me a meme. It was like, Frederic, how is the English language like that? I don't understand what that phrase means. Because I texted her that.
You said, yeah, no, for sure.
And then she was just like, for me, just learning English makes no sense.
It wouldn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. Thank you, California, for that. Is that a blast?
No.
Okay. Is it a blast if I say thank you, California, for continuing to spread it?
You can say that for every state in the U.S.
No, California is still... New York isn't as bad as California.
They're equal.
We have the same density. There are not TikTok parties here.
Okay, TikTok parties, but that doesn't mean there are frats here that are still throwing parties in the East Coast.
I'm just saying.
I
don't like TikTokers who are throwing those. I got another note of a tweet about it.
Really?
Today. Or yesterday.
I don't know why they're doing.
I'm you were literally.
You're in the public eye, and you're gonna
3.5 million followers, and they just They went to colleges. None of this shit happens outside of LA. I swear. They went to other colleges and told them stop going by COVID guidelines. Break them. And they literally.
I didn't know that.
Said that.
I thought it was just some person's party.
No, it was another TikToker. Some dude with bushy brown hair or something
Well, you can blast them for that.
I will constantly.
That's okay. Yeah. I mean, Texas is doing a great job.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
They're the governor was here are our plans for reopening, and everyone's reopening? We were closed?
When was the reopening? You opened
We opened
fast.
pretty early.
That's still summertime.
Yeah. I mean, it was reopening, but the occupancy levels were supposed to be really low, and at the Walmart, they were counting how many people came in, just here.
Mm-hmm.
But it was pretty early. I want to say we were still end of April maybe.
Yeah.
I feel it was end of April. Anyways, it's still bad. Schools are opening.
Everything is still bad.
Everything is still bad. So, no, I was being sarcastic. Texas is doing a awful job.
I think they know.
I know. I just like to clarify.
What I don't get is that I don't get why the tri-state area is suddenly won. They're if you're from the tri-state area, it doesn't matter. You don't have to get tested. I'm but why?
Yeah, I guess because it was your guidelines were similar. So
we were all similar. We didn't get impacted. Okay, so I saw the spread of corona, and it started in New York, then it spread to tri-state, then it spread down to Florida and everywhere else, and now it's still going on in Florida, Texas, and then primarily the South.
Yeah.
And it's starting to lessen up here.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then NYU is planning on, New York City is planning on reopening more.
Yeah, the restaurants are opening, seating.
Yeah, indoor dining.
I think it's still occupancy is really low.
But indoor?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to say a SpongeBob meme right now, but you wouldn't get it.
You just say it.
Indoors, indoors, indoors. Take it away, Penny. And then the Penny doesn't say anything. If you know,
awesome. If
you know that meme, please acknowledge it in the comment. Say, I know that meme. Period. And I'll be very happy.
Okay.
I was on pitch too. That was exactly what SpongeBob said.
Okay. You show me it later. I still won't understand
I'll remember that.
Okay. What else? I feel we talked about more the first time. I don't know.
I mean, I'm just used to it now. Oh, masks. I fucking hate masking.
Oh, yeah.
You don't see it? It's bad right here. You told me you had a line.
No, I have. It's ever since I started wearing masks, it just follows my cheek. I mean, my skin is doing really good, and then it, broke out really,
in the middle of summer. That's opposite for me too. But like I have one right here, and that happened the day after you told me you had one. It manifested on my nose.
So you believe in manifestation?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Don't talk about it.
I mean, you just said it.
No. But either way, like I just don't. I want to.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way I didn't have to get it because I'm fine wearing masks. I just don't like the fact that bacteria is going everywhere because I'm a clean freak.
Yeah.
But I'm also convinced that like this is just normal. Like I looked like this going into college first semester, and by October it cleared up.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm on like dermatologist like prescribed medicine, and it's clearing up. So I mean, but I do think most of it was the mask. But like there is no other option. Like,
yeah.
You have to wear.
But don't you remember? Oh, maybe you don't because it was pre-Kiana. But like I
say that again.
Pre-Kiana.
Mm-hmm.
There was an era before her. She came in late into our friend group.
It was a dark era.
How long?
About 2 weeks.
Really? Only 2 weeks?
2 weeks after school started, I started hanging out with you guys.
Okay, then you probably know. It was like, I had like a breakout between like August and September, and like starting October, that's when I got that Curology ad. And then it started going down.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think it's just seasonal. Like, it's gonna go down once it starts getting cold, because my body likes the cold more.
My body likes the cold more.
Okay,
So, I don't know, it was like weirdly sexual to me in my head. I don't know why.
You're just dirty.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Should we talk about the first time we met? Or like actually met?
Okay, met or actually met? Both.
Well, like, okay, the first time I saw you is different than the first time I met you.
You love saying this story though. The first time you met in class, I was next to Caroline and Michaela, and we all the three of us pull up our laptops.
At the same time. Like, it was literally like it was a choreographed. You guys open up your laptops and it's like stickers. And like I have my bare ass like laptop and I open it up
with no case.
With no case.
Where's that case?
Still don't have a case.
Why not?
It's bad for the computer.
No, it's not.
The bottom is.
If you have vents, it's fine. Get a case that has vents.
I think it's bad for the computer.
Okay, you can continue. Okay.
Also, the keyboard thing, bad for the computer.
Why?
Because it's like heat, like when the keyboard heats up, it's not allowing like I don't know. My coworker told me that once.
Oh my god.
Anyways, that was the first time I saw you.
Mm-hmm.
Intimidation level was pretty high.
From me?
The group of you.
Oh, the group.
Not you. Oh, and then we brought out like
okay.
We had to bring something we made. I brought a poster that I've made, like designed, and then you had like your rings. And I was like, oh shit.
Pins.
Oh, pins.
Fuck you.
That's rings.
Yeah.
Pins or whatever, and you're like, yeah, I made this. And I was like, oh shit.
What? You thought I was like?
I thought you were the shit.
Oh, thank you.
And then I learned that wasn't true.
And then our teacher looked me up the next day. She goes by. She's like, I looked you up, Frederic. I was like, what does that mean? And I was like, why? And she's like, I look all my students up. I was like, oh.
She looked me up?
Probably.
Do you remember when she said that I don't look like anything my photo looked like on the paper? I was like, thank you.
No, she said that about me too. Yeah. Because I had bangs and then I came into class with a man bun.
Yeah. Anyway, the first time I met you though.
In the elevator. And I was next to you. Mm-hmm. I was very tired and it was like this. And then I was like,
or reenact it.
Did I even say hi?
No.
I just
said,
yeah. No. Okay. And I said,
Wait. Let's get in scene. I walk in.
Okay.
Elevator doors close. Go ahead.
Are you a lesbian?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I knew it.
And I was like, okay. And then I left. And then I went to, Hannah told me to go to a room, which would turn out to be Maddie and Mindy's room. Mm-hmm. And then you came. You were, no. Sorry. You came from that room. Mm-hmm. And you were heading up, or down to your room. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I just saw Frederic. And I'm like, oh, he just left. And I was like, oh, he asked me if I was a lesbian. And that's how I met everyone.
History since then.
Yeah.
Because, like, I didn't know much. It's hard to, like...
It's hard to spot a lesbian.
I have trouble with it.
I have trouble with guys, though. When they're not very, like...
Stickers?
Yeah.
Thanks. And Caroline, she's so good at stalking. She found your Instagram.
Caroline is freakishly good at stalking. She will find your address in an instant. I don't know what she
knows about us.
About us?
Think about, like, the first 2 weeks, like, what she could have found.
Probably not about me. Not a lot about me, but a lot about you.
Anyone can find something about me now.
Yeah, when I forget your birthday, I look it up.
It's not fair. That's not fair. What is it?
I don't know.
What? You don't know?
June 25th.
No.
28.
Yes. What's wrong with you?
Whatever.
Yours is November.
No.
January.
No.
February 10th.
Yeah. It's okay.
I knew 10th at least.
Yeah. I don't know what she knows about us, but whatever. She can find an address. She can find the high school you went to. She can find...
If you went to school with Charlie.
Charlie?
D'Amelio?
Oh, Charlie D'Amelio. Yeah, I was in class yesterday, and she texted me, and she's like, so-and-so went to the same school as Charlie. And I was like, what?
First of all, how'd you figure, like... You probably can figure out Charlie's now, but...
Yeah.
But, I wonder if that high school's gonna get, like, more people going in.
Because of...
I'm going here because of Charlie. Because that happens at universities.
Really?
Like, people always say, like, I'm going to UCLA because, like, every fucking YouTuber goes to UCLA.
Like, you can't really, like, you would have to, like, move to get into, like, a public high school.
You don't know these people. They can do anything they want.
I guess they could do.
Either way, she saw your prom photo, which was you and your girlfriend. And then I was like, no, I think they're just friends. And then I swiped and I was like, oh, she's kissing her. Yeah, probably.
Well, there's not a picture of me kissing her.
You're just, like, in her face, basically.
Okay, yeah.
You moved her face to your face.
I don't know what photo that is. Oh, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So then she found out, because she thought I was somebody's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. What was going on in your head, though, when...
I met you?
Yeah. Like, no, when I said that. Are you a lesbian?
Well, I already knew who you were, just because everyone was talking about the YouTuber at school.
What?
Yeah. People were like, oh, there's a YouTuber. And I'm like, oh, okay.
When?
Hannah told me about you, but she knew you, so it was different. But then, like, Nikki told me about you, my roommate, or I think she was like, did you hear about me? She said, did you hear about the YouTuber? Anyways, I knew it was you, though. I didn't care. I
know, I just hate the fact that people speak about me.
Whatever. And then, so I knew a little bit about you. I mean, I knew you were gay. So I figured, and then
I could have been bi.
You could have been, but then after you said, like, are you lesbian? I said yes. You're like, I love that for us. Like, you said something like that.
Oh.
So then I was like, okay, like, that's fine. Like, you were like, I knew you weren't being rude to me by calling me a lesbian. You were just like straight up asking, which is fine. I have no problem with that.
I'm such the most like anti-social person. When people stop talking about the YouTube thing in person, I'm just like.
And when I met you, because we had we had a group project. We had EG 1001, and I didn't want to bring it up ever because like I feel like that's incredibly awkward.
It is, and I'm like, do people just not know like that it's awkward to bring that up?
Yeah.
It's just like I wouldn't bring up anyone's job randomly either.
So I don't think I ever like asked you.
No, you didn't.
So I don't.
Because if you did, I wouldn't be your friend right now.
True. But no, like I don't. It's just something you do.
Oh, it is something I do. And I'm doing it right now. You're sucked in.
I've sucked in.
Welcome to the club.
This is a podcast, Frederic? This is not a YouTube channel. Well, actually, it is a YouTube channel.
Yeah. And it'll be on iTunes and Spotify eventually once I get that approved. But until then, you should follow our Twitter and Instagram, Top and Bottom Pod.
You should follow it, because I have not yet.
In the description. Neither have I.
Just like there.
I didn't want it to reveal it, because like some people will like literally say, you follow this person, why?
No, really?
Like, and I'm just like, do you have notifications? I'm just like, why do people track that?
Why does Caroline track that?
I don't know. Boredom. To feel something.
What's that song?
What?
I just want to feel something. I just want to feel like I'm falling. And then it's stranger. You know?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You haven't been on TikTok recently, and I understand why. And I support your choice.
Thank you.
But
I support my choice too.
Okay. But yeah, that's a song, and I poorly recreated it right now. What time is it?
It's 1:44. I do have class in 15 minutes, but it's asynchronous. Oh, let me talk about this class.
Yeah.
My homework is to do a blog post each class.
That's cool.
That is so fun. It's a writing intensive class. It's about diversity and technology. Week 4, we're talking about gaydar, HIV, grinder. I'm so excited for that topic.
That sounds like an awesome class.
Yeah, and I told you should take it because she's a nice person. Because literally, she said the first 3 you need to go to 3 classes at least to be able to get full credit for attendance. Stop looking at yourself.
It's so weird. It's the wrong side.
And after that, you get extra credit for going to more classes.
No, yeah.
I'm like, how much extra credit is that?
Really nice class, and the professor seems really cool.
She's just a nice person. They are. Sorry.
It's okay. They forgive you.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
And that's my only class today, because I couldn't get into your class.
It's okay.
Oh, how are your classes besides our design one?
I mean, you mean my real classes? Like
real.
Like my
design isn't real.
No. Like the classes that I am forced to take.
Statistics, physics, MCC, contemporary digital photo.
I like the photo class. I mean, I know
I fell asleep.
I know you fell asleep in it, but like I've never really done photography, so I think it'll be interesting. But
like what did I have to do? Like I had that whole lecture before.
Oh, and that's fine.
Yeah, but I still felt bad. Like I bet he was looking at me.
I mean, you felt bad because there's only 6 people in the class and you were asleep in the corner.
I couldn't keep my eyes open.
I didn't know. I wanted to wake you up. I didn't want to like draw attention to you, so I just kept like.
His voice.
Can you hear my stomach?
Yeah, I heard your stomach.
I'm so hungry.
Did you not eat lunch?
I had peanut butter toast.
Oh. Well, so did I, but I'm not that.
I had 1 slice.
Oh, okay, I did too.
That's okay.
But like he wasn't boring at all.
No.
I think he's great. His voice just.
It's really comforting.
Makes me sleep.
It's comforting.
And I can't have that at 10:30 a.m.
I guess.
10 a.m. actually.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. But the statistics, my teacher's really cool. He's like really young. He
doesn't wear a shirt.
Okay, he doesn't wear a shirt when there's no AC. That only happened once. But he like kind of the way he talks about it like makes sense. He doesn't do textbook like teaching. He just is like teaching like like a tutor. So like he's nice. And I love our physics professor. Like I know like he goes fast a little bit, but like I feel like it could be worse. Like
it could be much worse. And I have so many people who tried to they bullied him in the Zoom call.
I know. It was rude. He's doing his best. He literally teaches us twice a week.
And he teaches regular physics too.
Yeah.
Imagine bouncing off of that. Like you have to just know the difference each time each class, and you just don't. You memorize all the stuff. You know what to teach.
I envy him. Like that's awesome.
His memory.
Yeah, like to be able to and to just be passionate about something so much that you're willing to teach it to other people.
Yeah.
I think that's like I would never. I mean, no, I take that back. I like teaching other people, but like
I get frustrated.
Yeah.
Very easily. Remember that design class, and I was just like, I don't know. We were both like, I don't know how she isn't just yelling at us already.
Yeah.
Because it was like she taught us the pen tool, she taught us the selection tool, and by then I was like, oh my god.
But like that would have been really nice for someone who doesn't know.
No, it's great for someone who doesn't know, but like,
for us,
if I was teaching someone and they weren't getting it immediately, this is why I can't have children. I would just yell at them. I'll be like, why don't you get this? To a 3-year-old, why don't you understand?
Yeah. You're the reason why I don't want adult children.
Thank you. You're welcome.
That's not how it works, though.
We can talk about like wanting like children in a different podcast. Because my mindset has changed. Like
it has.
Oh, I really wanted children, and now I don't even want to get married or have children.
I mean, I've always wanted kids, and I still want kids. But yeah, we could talk about that. We could do another podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let us know what else we could talk about.
Yes, because we go off in tangents.
But it's normal too.
It is normal, but I don't know what we're gonna do after this one. Like we don't have anything planned.
Well, some people don't even have they have a topic and like they get to that topic 30 minutes in the podcast.
We should do like a bowl and like pick it out.
A bowl of topic? Yeah. Dude, we can't.
Children.
Do you even want us to prepare beforehand?
No, we didn't prepare for the other one. Did you prepare?
We kind of did. We had questions that led us to talk about stuff.
I guess. Okay.
This time we knew what we were talking about.
This time, baby, I'm
I'm gonna get copyrighted. Oh. They're that stinted. Oh my god. Oh,
I can't sing.
Basically, yeah. If it's more than 5 seconds, you could get copyrighted.
More than 5 seconds? Okay.
Stop. Don't. It was, I got copyrighted for like 1 second even, and it was like the seal green. I remember.
Did it play anywhere?
It was in the background it was just a clip.
Oh, really?
I just skipped to that clip because I was like doing something and it was like the beat, dun, 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 and I clipped into it and that whole video got demonetized. Yeah. Because of that one phrase. I remember when.
Okay, so no singing for Kiana.
Like my piano medley got copyrighted too.
Really?
There isn't even words in that.
I did a project and one of my friends, Nibel, she did the whole like hallelujah like on the piano because I sang over. I was trying to find it yesterday. It's an 8-minute song and me singing the entire time. Anyway, if you can find it, good for you. I think I lost it when I lost my school account, but whatever.
Go find it.
It's called The Modern Era or A Modern Era.
Okay.
Anyway, she did Hallelujah. That was the background, and it got like it wouldn't let us post it because it thought it was like something that we use, but it was like her straight up playing the piano. Like she recorded it.
It counts.
That is so rude.
I could talk to you all about these YouTube things. Okay, YouTube pissed me off yesterday because I was trying to apply for monetization for my second channel because I got approved. I was on chat with 2 different robots basically because they talk like robots.
When did you do that?
Just like late at night, like 12. And I was on chat for like an hour because like, first of all, the chat is harder to get onto because like there's a lot of people on the creator program who like need help. But when they talk to you, they copy and paste things. You can see the ... sometimes, but like usually it's ... and then a paragraph.
Yeah.
In a second, because they copy and paste because they have to.
Yeah.
And they have to talk like a robot. They have to have no emotion. I remember I told the guy who helped me out at the end, like, "Thank you, have a great day," and he said, "Sure." Who said no one talks like that? It's just not a thing. He said "cool" 8 times within a minute.
I'm sure they have like things they can only say.
No, that is, and I was just like, why can't you talk like why does Google not let them talk like a human? I don't get that.
I think it's because if they give them more opportunity not emotion, but like flexibility in what they can say, that it could like be used against them. Because if they say that you can do something or whatever.
But it's literally like my email wasn't going through. Can you do it for me? The first person said, "Hey, send me the screenshot of the error," and I said, "There is no error." And then she's like, "Send it. I'll email you." Never got it. I have yet to get an email.
Oh.
Second guy, "I can do that for you right away."
Yeah, I don't know anything about YouTube, but that sounds annoying.
It's so annoying. If you're not part of like an agency or you don't have some manager who is tied with YouTube, you're screwed if something gets demonetized or like you get like penalized on YouTube. Because it happens often.
Penalized.
Are you trying to imitate Shinichi?
No, that was me imitating you. Oh. Penalized.
What is it? How do you pronounce it? Penalized?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You said penis, like a penis.
You're right, it is penalized.
Penalized.
I don't talk like that.
No. You did, but not usually.
I'm so sorry. I said penalized. Penalized? Is it really
it's penalized? Like penalty?
Oh, yeah. But penis.
Okay.
GIF or GIF?
I say GIF.
Then why isn't it GitHub?
Because it's wrong. That's so funny. You would say our teacher, "I was on GIF-Hub."
You just said GIF-Hub.
Oh no, because it's wrong.
It's
GitHub.
Who said that? Who said GitHub?
Someone said it, and that's what it is. And you have to accept that.
That's like you saying
Greenwich.
That's like saying Greenwich Village is just Greenwich Village, even though it's spelled Greenwich. It's an area here in New York City.
The American language. English.
South of Houston? Houston? No, Houston. Houston. That's how they say it here.
They say Roosevelt weird. I say Roosevelt, but people say Roosevelt.
Roosevelt. Yeah.
Whatever. But those aren't like names. I think that's different.
But Soho and NoHo and WeHo and yeah, apparently there's a WeHo.
WeHo ho ho. Brooklyn. Broho.
Ew. Brooklynite. That's what we're called.
We are. I didn't know that. I just thought we're called Brooklyn.
No, like you're a New Yorker, you're a Brooklynite.
Oh.
You proud of that?
I don't think I can accept that. I feel like I'm still like a newbie, and people would make fun of me if I called myself that.
I think anyone, even if you're here for 10 years, you wouldn't call yourself that.
Yeah. I know so many people, not just so many people, I know 2 people that have gone to like different places and like they just act like they're from there, but they're just going there for college, and I'm just like...
I think that's every single person who goes to NYU.
Okay, well, that too.
Like, I go to NYU, I'm from New York, I know this city. Do you know that there's a local, like, area
Oh my god, I love
here?
this local bagel shop. Have you heard of it? It's Pio Bagel.
Pio Bagel? the one that we have here. I love that. I've been going to this local park. Have you heard of it? Central Park?
I saw this guy did a TikTok. He's like, places to go in New York. And it was like...
Oh, don't tell him. He said like...
He was like, you can make your own burrito. It's called Chipotle. This is awesome.
But we should go to the ones that are like more hidden because there's an Instagram dedicated to it.
I mean, yeah, like that'd be awesome.
It's just money.
It is money.
It's all rich areas.
Now, if we could get paid
to go. My sister's convinced that she can get paid to eat food. She started this food blog.
Are you gonna promote it?
I will promote it if I remember the name. It's a really funny name. I just don't remember it because it's like, hold on, I'll get there. Okay, you can. But like,
what should I talk about while you look for that?
No, shut up. I hate it. Okay, it's working on my double Chen because our last name is Chen. You can't tell me that isn't so. That's like something that's like on my level when like that midget Asian was a thing.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
I told us to do like that. I think I told us to do that binging Asian or like that eating Asian.
Then you changed your name.
Yeah, back to Frederic Chen.
Yeet.
Which people still
don't. Frederic Chen. Yeet.
No.
Chen. Frederic Chen.
Okay,
yeet.
That's just my usernames.
Yeet.
On
I say it every time I see your name pop up on like Instagram. I go yeet.
YT, and then someone's like white, and I'm like, no, YouTube. Have you forgotten it's YouTube?
It's YouTube.
Why do people think it's white?
Because that's how like when people are like talking about like white people and they don't want to put white, they put YT.
Why don't they put white though? Like spell it all the way. Should black be okay now? Like I don't know why.
I think it's like
turned into YT. Because YT was YouTube, so everyone had YT on the end of their name.
It is, but like I think it's like a new thing. Is white?
Is it a Twitter thing or is it?
I think I've seen it only on Twitter. I haven't seen it on Instagram, but I'm also not an avid Twitter user. So.
Yeah, but look at her.
It's cute.
I know, and I'm just like, but can you get paid for just going to? She wants to be a Yelp reviewer. That's what she. I'm like, you were a pharmacist, and you. This is what you want your side hobby to be? Just like getting paid to eat food now.
Why not?
I don't know, because I don't think you can get paid to eat food.
Do you know what my girlfriend told me this morning she wants to do?
What?
She wants to take a train around the U.S. and, like, blog it.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
I would do that.
But she's like, I'll drop out and do that. I was like, wait. I mean, you can. Well, if you feel like you have a different calling, do it.
You thought about dropping out and becoming a strawberry jam maker.
Strawberry field owner? The jam is a product. The field is what I own.
You don't even know how to grow a plant.
I will hire people for that.
You're gonna hire someone up with what money?
The money I saved.
That you should spend on.
That I'm saving that I'm not spending on NYU if I drop out.
Okay.
That's a lot of money. That is a ridiculous amount of money that I should be paying in the first place.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Well, either way, this has been going on for an hour now.
It has?
Yeah. And I have class, so.
In 3 minutes.
I can go in late.
Yeah, you go in late. All right.
Well, we'll see you guys next week, hopefully. Because we're going to make this a weekly thing now.
So, are they going to listen to this?
What do you mean, are they going to
Like, some people will be watching this, but then some people will be listening.
If I can get on Spotify and iTunes.
Wow.
But first, we have to have a podcast to be able to register.
So they just get to listen to my voice?
Yes.
If it's loud enough.
Well, if it even is good quality. Yeah, sorry if
Wait, is that the mic?
What do you mean?
Like the little level?
Yeah, that's the level changing.
So if I talk... Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, because this mic is pretty good.
Oh. Okay, I'm not worried. I was worried that it's gonna be just like you, and then like me.
That's what it was the first time.
I know.
We're gonna work on the mics. I want to one day just have like 2 mics here.
Yeah.
Because that would look.
We're gonna
work
on
headphones.
The location because we need to be approved to be here.
I like this location.
I like it too. I think we just need to talk to someone.
I don't sweat, and it's quiet.
Yeah.
And no one interrupt.
We just have to ask someone.
It's the first time we were on our couch, and I was like, turn the air conditioner off, make sure no one comes in, and they were gone. But like they're not gonna be gone all the time. Our roommates.
Yeah.
We could have done it today because they're both gone already, but.
Well, we should do that. We should ask someone, like, about the rooms.
What if they say no?
Then say, okay, thank you.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, but, like, also we've been, like, touching these tables and stuff.
Okay.
So now this is, like, all, like, contaminated, I guess.
You're right.
Well, I have sanitizer though, so we can clean it. But, like, next time, we'll need to figure it out.
Okay. Well, we'll figure out location and mics in the future, but as always, give us constructive criticism. Because I can't take any hate comments anymore.
Should we have matching outfits? We tried.
Kind of.
I could have worn my gay shirt. The super gay.
You would have worn that.
If you told me to, I would have worn it.
I don't think you would have. You don't like tank tops.
Probably. I don't like tank tops.
Oh, I could have worn a tank top too.
Yeah.
People love seeing me in tank tops now.
They like seeing your veins for some reason.
Because they're like, I guess no one realized they exist.
I didn't realize they exist. Until I'm looking at them. They're like... Okay.
Sorry, work out. But we'll see you next week.
Okay.
So, what's our outro be?
I don't know. Remember we were talking about like...
Oh yeah, okay. If you have background music, like if anyone is good at making like an intro and outro music that's like similar to Simply Logical's and Jenna Julian's type of music, let us know. Yeah, because any idea is better than the one I came up with, because I realized I copied the Doofenshmirtz intro. Do it. Top and bottom. And what is it in? Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. I totally copied it. Let's do our handshake one more time and just leave. Okay. Bye.